Hey guys, how's it going? It's Danconia and welcome back to Overcoach. So, today we are on board with Skrinks, or Skrinks? Skrinks? I think that's the only way I'm going to say it. For some reason I want to say Skyrings, and I have no idea why. Anyway, this is a DPS player on Volskaya. It's going to play the Echo, Doomfist and Sombra. Not the McCree. And this is going to be interesting, because Echo on defense of Volskaya is an interesting one. This is a patch or two ago now, because we are obviously on a backlog, and I'm going to try and work through these backlogs in the coming weeks. This backlog. So they play a lot of different DPS heroes. Their most played heroes are Junk Reaper and Sombra. They're also playing the Tracer. But they play a majority of DPS heroes, which is very interesting. Not a lot of people flex that much, which sometimes can be a harm rather than a benefit. So let's take a look at this then. We're Echo. We're behind Ryan's barrier. Fine. We're spamming away. Spam. No. Why did we use focusing beam here? By the way, we're not in the repo viewer today. I don't know whether you noticed. Why did we use focusing beam here? So, this is always something I will nitpick with Echo players. You've used focusing beam when there is literally no one you are going to kill from using that focusing beam. The focusing beam is an incredible finisher. It is one of the best, if not the best, finishing abilities in the game. Someone below half health, doesn't matter whether it's a tank, whether it's a DPS, whether it's a support, they will die if they're below half health and you get this focusing beam on them. They will not be able to combat it. No one is below half health. That Orisa is getting pumped full of juice from a Moira, so you're not going to do anything to her. You're literally tickling her with a feather. So this was a waste of focusing beam. Plus, we were on top of this truck, and we were exposed to the Soldier 76, which we have to be very, very aware of. So they're coming in kind of split. Our Hog's keeping an eye on that flank, which is really cool. We're spamming away, spam, building up the copy, building up the duplicate. Nice bombs. Cool. Not too far. Again with the focusing beam when that Orisa was full health, basically. Okay. Now we pull back because we don't like holding outside of the choke on Volskaya. As Genji's just found out. Smile. Again with the focusing beam. Our focusing beam is not a kill all at any point, just piece of destruction. It is a piece of destruction in the right circumstances. Look at Team 2. Not one of them is missing a single chunk of health. So this focusing beam is currently a feather, not a rod. That was a really poor analogy, but you get what I mean. Okay, now we could have done with this focusing beam, because now we would have said beam, and she would have died. The Reinhardt would have come in, done a ton of damage to the other two. You could have finished him off with the focusing beam while it was still active. So you could have got like a 2-3k with that focusing beam alone. You wouldn't have got the Tracer, but it's fine. Again, we kind of wasted it. We were out of range. This Orisa's just having a party in the room there. We pull back now. Good. Don't want to stay out there for too long. That is... Oh, yes. That is a punishable offense if you stay out there. So we got a copy up now. We don't use it here because we won this fight. Okay, so we're taking up a slightly different position because we want to copy someone. We're going in for it. Okay, that's fine. You almost did the combo there. The Ada just used her nade, and that means you can't do anything about it, so you just cancel the beam straight away and get out. Okay, so we're not in a position to copy now. No, Reinhardt's died. Plus, the Moira's just got Coalescence on a Roadhog, so both of our tanks have died. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't like the idea of copying this far out. We're not really... They are engaging to a certain extent. You're not going to get anything from this. You're going to get burnt to pieces. Burnt to pieces? That's not a phrase. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Yeah. The benefit of hindsight is very powerful, but imagine if we had the copy now. And we hadn't been so aggressive, we could have stalled point. I understand there is a benefit in some respects to using copy when your main tank dies if you're copying their main tank, because it can replace the sustain lost. But the positioning of that is weird. What has their Reinhardt just done? Why did he do that? Okay, so going off track from your play a minute. If you're doing this as a Reinhardt on attack of Volskaya when you've just taken first point in these days, you are throwing. Do you know why? Because you will get an absolutely abhorrently longer spawn than their Reinhardt will. Their Rein will insta spawn, because when you take first point these days, there's no delay to your spawn on defense. It's to stop snowballs. They changed it a while ago. So our Reinhardt here is going to spawn much quicker than their Reinhardt is. So he's thrown. He's wasted his team's time. It's not good. Don't do it. Smile. Anyway, that's enough of my rant. Let's move on. We're on the Sombra now. One of your more comfortable heroes, from what I read from the message. Build up EMP. Ding 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 ding. So we're frontlining Sombra here. There's two ways you can do this. You can pour in. Ooh. Oh, Reinhardt did not predict that. Good beat though. You see how we got caught out by that shatter though? Really, Sombras don't get caught out by shatters. Not all that often. Normally they've got their translocator up so they can translocate out as soon as they start to hit the voice line. Or they're not in a position where they would get caught by shatter. Okay, so 72% to an ult. We did the cleanup there. Where are we going to position ourselves here? We're being cheeky. We're going to see what they're doing. We're going to do the snoopsies. I hope our Genji doesn't stay with us. I really hope our Genji doesn't stay with us. This is fine. This is Sombra stuff. You're going to try and finish off the Symmetra? I would have just primary fired her. You lost that. You didn't kill her because you didn't primary fire her immediately. You didn't need to hack her there. Okay, EMP out. Bam. Very good EMP. 4-man EMP, got both supports, got the Orisa, also got the Bongo, so their damage boost is gone. I don't think it's going to be enough though against this Nano Blade. Unless the stall can come in. The Orisa's low. Can we finish off the Orisa? She's purple as well. Oh, we didn't reload. We still finished her off though. That's big pick, big pick, big pick. So we're replacing Translocator at health pack, hacking health pack. That's old Sombra, but that's fine. We have a place to return to and immediately heal. That's fine. Good hack on the Genji. He can't do anything. We're wrong focus, wrong focus, wrong focus. Look behind that Moira. There is a Zarya. That Zarya is below half health. She's literally 4 bars. You could go up to her, kill her. As Sombra, you can see people who are below half health through walls. You want to take those targets down. That is what Sombra is so darn effective at doing. Tracer is very similar to that as well. She can't see them, obviously, but she's really good at finishing off fights. Sombra, you can do this with her as well. So what I would do here is go invis and go after that Zarya. Kill her, kill her, kill her. We should have killed her. Oh. Oh, 2 CP, 2 CP, 2 CP. Oh. We need to build an EMP. An EMP could save this point. We didn't take the health back. We're only 100 health. If we can build an EMP, this would save this point. Don't die. Nice, 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 nice. Back in again, back in again. Spray, 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 spray. Okay, no EMP. It's fine. The Winston's got this. Their Genji wasted their ult as well. I don't know why he primal raged, but it's fine. Ooh, that was hairy scary. Did you see the opportunities for picks though that weren't taken? The pick on the Ana, the pick on the Zarya. There were several opportunities for some picks there and they didn't get taken. That's what sticks out to me, anyway. Okay. Group up with me. What is this soldier doing? That soldier should not be there. It's fine for you to be there because you can get out. That soldier's gonna die if he's doing that. Okay, wait, 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 wait. Oh no. So we didn't have anything to counter that. The beat wasn't up because we used it to stall point last time. We're on a Doomfist now. It's just complete stall. You're not going to win this. Okay. So it's extremely unlikely that your EMP was going to get any value there. Just because the grav went big. And it got you in the grav. And that's something we need to really, really avoid with Sombra. Is getting hit by grabs. And that's why very often Sombras are not going to go straight through the choke like you did just there. They will go round and come in behind the team. And very often they'll spray into the back of tanks or they'll spray into the back of supports or whatever. But that was... yeah, that was rough. We used the EMP while we were in the grav, which to some extent can work. It can stop follow-up to grav, but very often it is really not recommended. But I was looking for you to stick to point and then EMP them as they come in. But getting dragged, and I think that's what you were going to do, but you got dragged into the grav and then panicked EMP, which, rough. We're on the Doomfist now though. Doomfist is a pain in the backside. What do we need to do as Doomfist? Don't get slept by Ana. That's what we really need. Because, my god, it's not fun. Okay then, Doomfist. Good old combo. Good old wombo combo, man. I'm very interested to see what you do against this combo. A rising uppercut. You're looking for a rollout. You're looking for a rollout. We're gonna go over the top. We're gonna go over the top. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Pam. Bam. Oh, bloody gorgeous. Perfect Doomfist rollout, but we die. Now, why did we die there? Because we used every single one of our cooldowns. So, what we do, and you were fine actually, the way you went in was fine. You punched in over the top, you seismic slammed, you uppercutted, she was dead. So then, we punched to get ourselves out. Instead, you went to punch the Ana, you didn't kill her, but then you had no escape because you had no abilities left. So Doomfist is literally just a walking target at that point, and he's got no way of defending himself. So that's why you died. We should have just punched out. Used punch to get out. Elevator music, anyone? But we got the point off of it. It was a good pick. Ooh. There we got trapped in by the Holt. So that's something else we have to be aware of. We don't really... I wouldn't have gone on that Reaper, really. We are unlikely to kill him in that situation. I want to see you jump into the back line and get the Ana like you did the first time. That's what I want to see. Because that's I mean, Doomfist can be a real pain in the backside. Because he can catch Annas and stuff like that really off guard. And they won't have time to react with their sleep. Unless they're absolutely god tier, which at this level they're not. This is like a plat game. So it's a gold, low plat game, I believe. 26 to 2600-ish. Big smash. Big smash. Big smash. Big slam. Kill the Orisa. Kill the Orisa. Kill the Orisa. Kill the Orisa. Use your ult. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Why did we not use our ult to get out? So, we could have used our ult to just get ourselves out of that situation. We should have killed that Orisa. We really should have killed that Orisa. I'm not going to lie. But we could have used our ult to get out of that situation. Doomfist's ult really doesn't do too much these days, unless you want to wombo combo it with a Zarya ult. Epic Games why? I don't need to know. So yes, I mean it can work, and I think that's what you're aiming for here. You're aiming for the big ult combo. At least I hope. But that's going to require some communication, and if so, we take it on the next attack, because they have nothing to counter that apart from Visor, and Visor's not going to do anything. They're pretty far out here. Oh. Oh. Why? Why? I really don't know why we used our Meteor Strike there. I really don't know why we did that. Your Meteor Strike is never ever going to get anything in that situation. You have a grav up. You don't need your team to tell you. You literally need to press tab, and you will see what ultimates are up. That's the beauty of modern day Overwatch. We should have been waiting for that grav. And if not, we should have been waiting for a better opportunity than that. We literally went balls deep just to get nothing. That was a really bad ult. Okay, out. Out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. You're dead. Dead, dead, dead. Our soldier died. We lost our sustain. Well, not our sustain damage, I should say. Oh my god, what are they doing? Why have they used grav? We're over on the Reaper now. That is the most stupid grav you could have ever have used. You're down 2 DPS. Don't ever use grav when you're down 2 DPS. For goodness sake. Unless they're down 3 players. Don't go in. Don't go in. Don't go in. Get out. Get out. Get out. Feed. You're feeding. You're feeding. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. If you die here, that is extremely bad. Don't bother going for the 1v1 right now. Where are we going? Wraith out. Okay, we pressured the Reaper out, so he's not going to kill our Rhine. That's good. But our Rhine's gone deep. Big Visor. Let's go for the soldier. He's in a silly position. I don't know what he's doing there. Like that's brain dead. I don't know what he's doing there. Oh, that was rough. That ult exchange in the second to last fight where you used Seismic Slam and died. Not Seismic Slam, Meteor Strike and died. Where the Zarya used her ult when both DPS had already died. That was one of the most rough ultimate engagements I've seen in this series. That is so poor. I'm not gonna lie, you're very lucky that everyone just blew their ults, including the enemy team, who shouldn't have. Everyone just blew their ults, so it was a vanilla fight, and you won the vanilla fight. Well, actually, you didn't win the vanilla fight, because somehow the Reaper didn't get any work done with the nano boost. Because for some reason they nano boosted their Reaper. That hasn't been meta for years. Okay. God, the days of Beyblade. Okay, we're on the Junkrat now. I noticed you're a Houston Outlaws fan. I'm sure you've watched some Jake. I'm going to see a Junkrat connoisseur here. I'm sure. Although, I hope we're not going to stay here. Okay. No, no, Ryan, no. Just be very careful when they come out of spawn of Anna sleep darts. You get slept there, you dead. Absolutely dead. Okay. Just chuck them balls in. That's all Junkrat's about. Nice, nice, nice. Spam gets it. Keep going, keep going. Be careful of this Zarya charge, but she's dead now, so she's got no charge. Haha, we'll fool her. This is a very good hold so far. He's going to charge in, but he's going to charge into a load of balls which explode in his face. And that's never a good thing. Careful of this McCree stun. We're careful of the McCree stun. Ooh, I didn't like that. We went too far out there. Okay, we could end this push here. Does it go big? It goes big. Nice. Okay, so don't go too far out. When you went challenging at McCree, you were dicing with death. He should have stunned you and dinked you in the head. And that is an opening pick. That is an opening pick, and they would have had an avenue to take the point. So don't overextend. As a general rule, especially as DPS, unless you're playing a very unique DPS, Echo can get away with it. Tracer can get away with it. I mean, Genji to a certain extent, but I don't like it. Doomfist, if you're using your cooldowns right, then don't go beyond that choke of Volskaya. Just don't. There's no need to. I remember the McCree on Hanamura did the same thing. He went and did a crazy flank. I can't remember who that was, but the McCree that I reviewed on Overcoach that did a crazy overextension on Hanamura and died. Well, he didn't die. I'm not sure whether he died or not, but on first point of Hanamura, it was awful. And that's what we don't want to see. Smile. Back to the Doomfist. Hello there. No, I'm not talking to you, Doomfist. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So they're going to run the Junkrat because they're going to copy you because, you know, Junkrat's effective. Smile. Okay. We're going to do the same rollout. Are we going to get the same kill? Are we going to get the same pick? That's my question. You've clearly been practicing your Doomfist. You don't know a rollout otherwise. We don't do the rollout now because we've lost our mech. We're still down a D.Va. Oh, they were ready with the McCree. See, they were ready with the McCree. That's the difference on the last defense. You killed the McCree though, big hit. Okay, so your team pushed the front line advantage. That's fine. See, your disruption was enough there because you displaced the McCree. You displaced the McCree, so your front line. You jumping in the back there, and all of the uppercut and disruption that Doomfist offers, yeah, you didn't get a pick until you got the McCree, but by then, the rest of your team had got 2 picks because of the disruption you caused. So, that was good Doomfist play. I personally wouldn't have gone in, because we'd already lost our D.Va mech, but it worked in the end. So, yeah. Your Doomfist play, apart from the Meteor Strike, which was... Just don't do that. Meteor Strike is no. Just don't do that. You have to combo it with something, or to use it to get yourself out of a position. That's generally what Meteor Strike is used for. As an aggressive ult, as an initiation ult, it's awful, awful. It very rarely gets any value. So that's something to work on your ult usage, definitely. Echo, some of your positioning was a little bit weird. What really bugged me with your Echo was the focusing beam usage. It was not good. because I don't think we used it once on a person that was under half health, apart from the Anna, who naded herself, which was nothing we could do about that. Then there's the Sombra. Sombra, I think you frontline too much as Sombra. I would like to see you take a flank more and spray into the back of them. I think you will build EMPs quicker. And EMP is one of the best, if not the best ult in the game. It takes everyone's ults, everyone's abilities away, and it wins fights, hands down. So the more EMPs you can get, the better. Even if it means you sacrifice a little bit of frontline presence and a little bit of frontline spam damage into their barriers. Because a lot of the time you were doing damage into their barriers, not doing damage into them. And that won't get you ult charge. So what I would generally do is I would flank round them, putting a translocator down on a health pack, and go and spray into the back of them, try and build EMP quicker. That's what I would do. And sometimes you get a cheeky pick from that as well. But overall, I think you're a good player, and I think you will improve with time. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.